probably one of the newest, although it's in the early 90s, is the lexical approach. In other words, it's a revisiting of the importance of vocabulary in language learning. A very important expert on this area, I don't even know how to pronounce his first name, but Laufer, said vocabulary is no longer a victim of discrimination in second language learning research nor in language teaching. After decades of neglect, Lexis is now recognised as central to any language acquisition process, native or non-native. What many language teachers might have intuitively known for a long time, that a solid vocabulary is necessary in every stage of language learning, is now being openly stated by some second language acquisition researchers. So for a long time it was said that it was enough to learn the grammar or the structure and the syntax, or it was enough to learn how to communicate. But vocabulary was sort of forgotten about, or assumed that vocabulary would simply arrive with the other language. And now I think we're beginning to realise that we need to put an emphasis on the learning of vocabulary. So what is the lexical approach? And here I'm summarising some points from the people who developed it. The assumption is that lexis is the basis of language. Which would you prefer to take on holiday? Or what do you think we've got in our pockets while we're here? We've got a phrase book with lots of lexis in it. If we go to a restaurant, it's important enough to be able to say, can I have, or I'd like, but actually the important thing is understanding some of the words on the menu and being able to communicate that we want chicken rather than pork. So lexis is the basis of language. Lexis is misunderstood in language teaching because of the assumption that grammar is the basis of language and that mastery of the grammatical system is a prerequisite for effective communication. The key principle of a lexical approach is that language consists of grammaticalized lexis, not lexicalized grammar. So in other words, what the lexical approach says is that you take lexis and you apply grammar to it in order to communicate, rather than the other way around. And that was Michael Lewis, who is the great guru of the lexical approach. And David Wilkins, another guru earlier, said, while without grammar little can be conveyed, without vocabulary nothing can be conveyed.